Welcome to my channel. I am Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be a reading for the end of month of March 2023 for the Divine Feminines. The card that jumped right here, right now here, is the High Priestess. I'm going to use the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, and I'm going to shut the windows because I have birds and I have a lot of noise where I am right now. And I don't want interruptions, so let's do this. Okay, guys, I have been pre-shuffling the buff decks that I usually am very attracted, to use, and I'm using these decks, and I see I have people that are knocking things outside. Of course, a lot of noises, a lot of distractions. The weather changes, and with it brings more people out, and we are supposed to connect more with nature, and this is beautiful, and it's very grounding and very stabilizing for our energies and for our beings in self, for the chakras. I'm losing my voice. Somebody doesn't want me to give this message, but I was feeling that it was natural in the way that it came for me to pre-shuffle, and of course the cards were speaking to me very beautifully. The energy that I saw in the both decks, in this deck as well, because I'm going to use it for the Divine Feminines, and then I'm going to clarify with the Mystic. Sorry, not the Mystic. This is the right away, the Centennial Edition Tarot deck. Um, 74 or 76. I think there's two cards extra in this deck, but it's like more that, for me, that talks about the divine masculines or the masculine energy. In general, we are going to have a general message reading and energy reading. Um, what I saw in the pre shuffle as well, excuse me, it was the feminine actually being into between in this in this two of swords in the reverse and two of swords upright, because in this deck the two of swords is in the reverse, which tells me that the divine masculines, they have already so far clarity. And I saw the first card when I started pre-shuffling the card at the bottom of the deck. It was the lovers. That's why I really wanted to do Libra, but I thought, no, I'm called to do the divine feminines at this time. And I was thinking, why I'm not, why not do the divine masculines first? Why not do this? But I really went for the divine feminines because this is like what I felt very strongly that is, rightful for me to do as well. The card that I have at the bottom of the deck with the high priestess here is the death card, which is Scorpio. Scorpio is very significant. You might have Scorpio in your chart, or the person as well that you're dealing with, they have Scorpio in their chart. This is death and rebirth. Of course, we are talking about metamorphosis. With a nine of pentacles, this is being, independent, standing on your own two feet. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy, earth energy. And then the chariot, which is Cancer. So we have two water signs, Cancer and Pisces, with a high priestess. We have Scorpio, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, very significant. And then Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm not going to take these cards, but I wanted to show them to you. And the first card that we have here is a King of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Cups in the reverse. And followed by the Magician. So there is a masculine energy here. If you're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this person is releasing baggage at this time, or they have been releasing for the last maybe up to 5 years, the last 5 months, 5 weeks, 5 days. Something happened that they have been releasing, and they're looking forward for manifestation, of course, with Gemini, Virgo energy, with the Magician. The high priestess, of course, this is a clairvoyant. This is an empath. This is a person that sees through the veil, a person that keeps secrets, a keeper of secrets. Of course, a connect direction with the divine here for this feminine energy. You are a high priestess, excuse me. The Wheel of Fortune came facing down, but in the reverse. I'm not going to take it. And I have the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. You're going to be surprised about, a specific situation, or this, the exact situation that you came here to look for answers in regards to this situation. All the fake foundations, all foundation that were based on, they were built on sand, they were built on lies, they were built on, illusions, fakeness, presumptions, whatever it might be in regards to this situation. The next card is the Temperance, which is Sagittarius. So major arcanas all over the way. It's something destined, but that somebody really wanted to keep away from you or to take from you, High Priestess. But you already saw, from the spirit, from the spirit of God, from God itself, exactly what was meant for you to really learn and understand. This card came facing up, the Four of Wands, which is the card of 1111. This is building a more solid foundation, finding your divine partner, or coming together. You're uniting and celebrating together with your twin flame soulmate. Again, Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Very beautiful energy here. I feel my heart uplifted. Of course, in the pre-shuffle, I felt somebody being very fearful and doubtful in their heart. This card wanted to come as well, the Ten of Swords in the reversed, with the King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The card that fell is the Four of Pentacles. Excuse me, I'm going to move everything. The Four of Pentacles it came facing down. I'm not going to take this card as well. Let's see what else energies we have here, and messages, of course, from the divine, from the Holy Spirit, from the Lord Jesus. The Three of Pentacles facing down, with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me, with the Seven of Swords in the reversed, and with I cannot keep my cards straight. The Star card. Then we have the Magician that fell on my foot. And then we have a bunch of cards here. The Queen of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Strength card. So you have been taming the beast, divine feminine. If you have, of course, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart, Gemini and Virgo, very specific here. The Three of Pentacles here. The Emperor is Aries energy. This person took away from their healing. It's what I'm feeling very strongly as well. They took time away from their healing. They cheated on themselves. They stole from themselves. They self-sabotage. They is like a self-prophecy in regards to somebody, because they really believed that only specific people, they were worthy for them to choose them as, to work with them, to invest in them. This is the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of, working with other people, being able to work with the divine, being able to work with yourself, acceptance, truth, understanding of oneself. The Emperor, it's a leader, of course. This is the God card, the God energy, somebody that is called to stand up and just sit above other people. Of course, this is somebody that is a creator, a manifester in the three-dimensional. With a Magician, they might have, of course, Gemini and Virgo in your chart, or you might as well, divine feminine. But as well, Aquarius is very significant here. Maybe Aquarius season, or maybe up, and when we reach the Aquarius season again at the end of this year, this Emperor is going to be able to come forward and recognize exactly first of all, the divine's work within themselves, within their circumstance, within this situation that you're dealing with. My God, all my cards wanted to just go. So yes, somebody that is supposed to be moving for you. The card that just was left on the bed is the Nine of Cups, which I'm going to take. I don't know what is going on, but it's a lot of fun. So I have to say, somebody is having a lot of fun picking up, a lot of answers from the floor. A few cards came facing down and a few cards came facing up. The card that came here facing up, it's the Four of Cups. um the Three of Swords in the reversed, the Three of Cups in the reversed. I'm not going to take these cards, but yeah, the Princess of Swords. So somebody that has a clear understanding, or the divine is gonna just bend a specific, revelation, clarity, understanding in regards to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in regards to being hurt, being betrayed. It's talking about being betrayed, being stabbed in the heart by a third party involvement situation here, in regards to emotions and in regards to the mental aspect. Of course, happiness is a choice, wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Nine and Four of Cups, it's 13, which is the Four of Cups, which is being dissatisfied in love. Of course, receiving a cup from the divine, practicing self love, understanding self worth, value, and respect for oneself, the value and the worth that one has. And then minus Three of Cups. It's an Ace of Cups if somebody actually lets go of a third party situation. And these cards, they jumped for a reason. Of course, the Two of Wands here and the Empress, all upright and facing up. And the cards that came facing down are the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which is a Three of Cups again, with the Ace of Cups that you were meant to receive in a specific union connection. Of course, this is a deep soul connection. This is a spiritual marriage. This is a contract specifically for a Empress here. This is very strong, very beautiful, spiritual, very strength, full of strength, divine feminine, of course, creativity, fertility, beauty, creation, giving birth, bringing life into this world, manifestation, but it's groundedness and just stability and, um, wealth and a lot of abundance in regards to this divine feminine. I'm not going to take these cards. Let's see what other messages we have for the divine feminines. I'm not going to be very long into this message. We have the Six of Wands with the Nine of Cups again. Somebody that is recognized in the three-dimensional as well as wish fulfillment. You bring a lot of wish fulfillment, happiness, joy towards this situation. You brought it, even from the beginning. The Eight of Cups in the reverse with the Six of Wands upright. Somebody had walked away from you, and you have been forced to walk away. So somebody doesn't want you to walk away in this way. The Two of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you deal with a Leo specifically, with all other signs as well, Sag and Aries, but Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces very specifically in their chart, maybe in their Venus, or maybe they are a cast between Cancer and Leo, or this is like their hidden side, or hidden some, maybe their moon. It could be their moon. It's what I'm feeling, with a High Priestess here holding here the moon, the crescent moon in her hand. So this person that you're dealing with, they had visions and revelations and clarity in regards to you. Two of Wands with the Six of Wands, fragmented fire energy of the Eight of Wands. Somebody that specifically it's called to choose themselves, choose a more straight and narrow path, to live in the present moment, to be able to manifest something for the future, but by being present right in the right here and the right now, because the only thing that exists is right here and right now. If you're not happy or fulfilled, or the significant other or significant thing or situation is not there for you, and you don't have favor, you don't have any recognition or accolades, or even pride, because the Six of Wands in the traditional deck is a, knight in shining armor. Maybe you're called divine feminine to be your knight in shining armor. Of course, you're gonna be the knight in shining armor for everybody. This is not gonna be possible. It's not your mission. You're supposed to be able to understand when you're supposed to subtract yourself, or add yourself, allow yourself, or just cut yourself in specific situations and circumstances. Of course, we are talking about the right now. This is what I'm called right now to do. This reading maybe is going to be resonating for a million years, or in a million years as well, when people is going to watch this message. But it's time for you to just um, live and just allow yourself, learn from what you have been going through, for all the all the mishaps, all the problems, all the errors, all the injustice, imbalances, everything that you had to go through, because you're called to be victorious, and you are victorious in the three-dimensional at this time. This person sees you as well as somebody recognized in the three-dimensional aspect, somebody that came into their life as well to guide them and lead them and just show to them something specific. It's what I'm feeling very strongly here. um, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, somebody that is a boss, creator as well, very balanced and very abundant, somebody that could be workaholic, somebody that could be materialistic. Of course, there is a dark side or a shadow side into everything. There is, a lighter side, more positive side, but it could be a very, very, heavy side of this person that you're dealing with. This person right now, maybe they're juggling different jobs, but they're called not to juggle. With the Two of Pentacles, of course, the Two of Pentacles minus the plus. This is in the reverse, yes. With King of Pentacles upright, this person is not allowed, or you're not allowing this situation to be juggled anymore. If they chose somebody, they chose that person. Much better for you to know exactly where you stand, or what is the position that you have with this person. If this person didn't choose you, of course, secrets and hidden things with the moon here, feminine energy. This is like paying attention to your intuition, to your gut instinct, to every thought or every crazy thing that could actually speak to you, maybe specifically while you are asleep, in your dreams, in your visions, in your revelations, while you meditate, while you close your eyes, while you astro travel. Are you going to be dealing with astro traveling? And of course, this is what is calling you, what is attracting you, this polarization, this attractiveness that you have, that speaks to you. And this is, of course, the polarity of all the planets and all this space that we are living in, which works by laws, and it's put in place, and it's standing in its place, by the laws of the of God, of the universe, of physical laws. Of course, we are talking about all the laws. We are not only physical bodies, we are not only a three-dimensional aspect of ourselves, we are having another aspect of ourselves, or other part of ourselves, that is calling us to connect much more with the divine, and pay attention to what the divine is actually calling us to do, or showing us who is the person that you're supposed to rebuild, or to build a more solid foundation. Is this the person? Maybe you're looking for signs or synchronicities or messages from the divine, clarity in these messages. The Four of Swords, taking time off, of course, resting, rejuvenating, meditating, prayer, quiet moments, quiet time, investing in yourself, pampering yourself, doing things for yourself. You know exactly where you stand with the person that you're dealing with from your past, or from your past lives. This is with somebody that it could be your twin flame, soulmate, divine partner, but this could be somebody that has become karmic, or is a karmic in truth and actuality. You're supposed to drop all this, going back and forth with this person. No more juggling this situation. If you really want to see clearly if this person is the one for you, you should actually step forward into this is what I'm hearing, and I'm feeling very strongly as well. And stop juggling yourself, because you're wasting your time. And this is something that you're doing in the three-dimensional, because pentacles are three-dimensional aspect. For me, it's earth. And then we have Eight of Wands, traveling very, very quickly, messages traveling, communication traveling, connecting through the World Wide Web, media, social media platforms, whatever it might be, or even just messages through your mobile or WhatsApp or whatever it might be. The Hierophant is awakened to the fact, or it's going to be awakened here, the divine masculines, or even the aspect of yourself, divine feminines, which is the Hierophant, which is a master teacher, which is somebody that is sacred and is called to a sacred, destination or sacred mission that they have specifically here in the three-dimensional aspect. Then we have the Ace of Wands as well, the Two of Pentacles in the reversed. So pay attention to yourself. Pay attention if you're like, I mean, I felt so bored before coming into this reading, and I was like, it's like spirit making me and this person as well that I'm connecting with. But I connect with this person after so many years in such a different kind of way, and of course, I was thinking before coming into this reading as well that I will never allow anybody to be put on the pedestal in my heart in the way that I did it before, while I was blind and ignorant and not seeing the truth, in regards to people or in regards to connection or souls. I was not awakened at the time, of course. I don't have any excuse, but I was not seeing the things in the way that, I'm seeing them now. The the Knight of Cups jumped in the reversed here. No messages from this person towards you, or you're not expecting an emotional message, or you're not giving to this person any emotional messages. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Nine of Wands here, somebody has built a wall, feeling that they have been backstabbed or attacked, bruised, battered, hurt. Maybe somebody is like in this wounded warrior energy, and somebody here is not reciprocating, and is not they're not reciprocating with the truth. You all these cards came like this in the reverse, okay, and I'm just looking at them to see, and I have the Three of Pentacles that came here upright. This, you need to work around somebody that is doesn't have the courage, or I feel that you're dealing with somebody that is, they don't want to make an offer towards you like that. They probably want you to go towards them and you work things with them. After they dropped you, they crumbed you, they gave, they even, probably they didn't even served, crumbs to this situation. But if there is no reciprocity, there is no point. If it's not truthfulness between you guys, is no point. You dropped specific burden, and you're not, having confusion in your, mental state. You're not confused. You're not a saver for this person. This person is not, doesn't inspire you. I mean, they're a person that they could be dry, or you could feel that this person tried to drain you, or they drained you in the past energetically. They tried to steal your ideas. They tried to steal your concepts. They took from you. They are a taker. This person could be a narcissist. This person could be a sociopath, a psychopath. This person could be just a puppet, on the strings. This is what this person, and this person doesn't live in the right now. This person lives in la la land, maybe, they don't recognize, their side of the story. Maybe they play victim mentality. They don't want to reciprocate. They really believe that they should take, or everything is owed to them, or it's supposed to be given to them. But you're not. You have to stop dealing with this. If a person, I mean, find yourself somebody that loves you, that is interested in you, that is calling you, that is sending you texts, that tells you, listen girl, or listen boy, I like you, I want you, can I see you, well, let's plan, let's see each other, I want, it brings you something, ask you, are you okay, are you fine? If people are not reciprocating, they're not giving back to you, you're wasting your time. First of all, you're wasting your time. Maybe you wasted up to 6 years in this situation, or this person that you're dealing with, they wasted, maybe up to 6 years, 6 months, the last 6 moon cycles, waiting and expecting for you to go towards them. But if you're the divine feminine and you are enlightened and you are guided and you're led in this kind of way with a high priestess, you know that you're the feminine energy, and that you know that you're the Empress, you know that you attract. You know that you're the person that puts the egg there and needs to sit on the egg, like, like the chicken that feels a need to warm their eggs and take care of their eggs in such a perfect kind of manner in order for that chicks to come out of the egg. Well, this is this instinct. You have a specific instinct here. This tells me with a high priestess that you're supposed to listen to and let yourself be guided for. Just go with the flow. This is what I'm feeling very strongly. Work with other third parties, but they're not third parties because the divine, maybe the divine is three: Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. But somebody else, if this person doesn't want to give you an offer of emotion, or they didn't give it to you yet, just look for the people that are searching for you, that are investing in you. Of course, this is like mastering your craft as well, or being a master craftsman at working with other people, communicating with other people, putting effort into situations, businesses, your time, your effort, your everything. It's manifestation, but it could get you to a manifestation time three. Is like triple your manifestation, because the divine sees exactly where you stand, sees your position, and understands exactly where you at. And this is very important to know who to work with and whom to not work with. Not everybody's going to work with you in the manner that the divine is going to show to you, or you have been training yourself to put your, of course, you put yourself in multiple situations and circumstances, and then you learn, and now you know if somebody doesn't come towards you and attract you, and of course reject you in the same time, because you have to feel that, in order for somebody to come together complete, for that plus and minus, that polarity of negative and positive. Okay, it could be positive and negative, whatever. It needs to come together and just reject and attract themselves in the same way. Of course, the true divine feminine understands that in order for you to have contain something, yeah, like Capricorn, yeah, Capricorn is the sign of the devil. The devil needs to possess and to be possessed, but in general, the devil is not possessed, because he's possessed by himself, by his trickery, by his craziness, by whatever patterns and whatever. The devil tries to convince or possess somebody in a weak spot, in a weak place, in something that is actually tricky for that person when they don't understand the truth in regards to themselves, or in regards to a specific situation. Let's put it out there. Okay, but the divine clearly is showing the divine feminine exactly whom they are supposed to go towards and invest in, or with, or for. This is going to be very important for you to understand. If this person hasn't invested in you yet, it's not the time. And we saw the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Is somebody doesn't want you to come together as well with this person, or they want to to steal your place, but this is not possible. They want to steal your divine purpose or mission, but this is not possible. Only you can have that mission, and only you have that divine purpose. Nobody else can be like you. Nobody else is like nobody else. I mean, there is no such a thing. You can look for it in Mama Matter, and it's science. Look into science if you don't believe that the divine spirit of God, which is the truth, and there is on the only truth that exists. Okay. uh the Nine of Swords upright and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So yes, 9 - 1, it's Eight of Swords. So you're dealing with a Queen of Swords in the reverse, which is a very bitter, disgusting Queen of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that is actually very panicky in regards of you coming together and working with this person, because the divine is working in you, divine feminine, and is working in this person as well. So excuse me, that's why the pyramid, this is the base, this is the divine feminine, divine masculine, and this is the divine that is guiding and connecting these people in this triangulation, which is something sacred. Of course, the pyramids were something sacred. They were built specifically for the dead pharaohs as well, in the in the Egyptian times, when they started having these beliefs, because they were embalming their their hierophants, their whatever pharaohs and their wives and their children, whatever. They were like these bloodlines that were specific, they were very sacred and holy for the Egyptians. And this is the Egyptian teaching, this is something that is relevant with the Egyptians as well. This is a high priestess or a high priest, or both of you are high priests or high priestess in the Egyptian times as well. But the pyramid is something significant in regards to mathematics, geometry, which talks about the creation, the three-dimensional aspect, the universe, which is the creation, okay, of the divine, which tells us about three chambers, three people, three entities. We are entities of three chambers. The pyramids, they had three chambers into each other, into inside of themselves as well, in regards to this triangulation. But that this is something sacred as well. If you look in the Old Testament as well, talking about the chamber, that it was holy in the back, in the interior of the temple, which tells me that is something sacred in regards to the soul connection, or this is in regards to something soulful. It's not something from the external that comes, and ties people, like the pyramid, the triangulation in the three-dimensional. It's something that is triangulated between two specific souls and the divine, tying these specific two souls here in the three-dimensional. Okay. But somebody is really worried, sick, not sleeping at night, negative thinking, wishing. But this person is like in a mental prison, spiritual prison. This is somebody in Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their south node as well. Somebody's karma specific here, somebody is receiving their karma and is living or reliving a specific karma in this incarnation here, in regards to a Queen of Swords. Or this is what it was wished against you, for you to have sleepless nights, worries, anxiety, and paranoias and craziness in your thoughts, in your mind, not believe in yourself, not believe in the divine, not believe in the truth. But if you're a truthful person, if you're an awakened person and knows the divine, and who knows who they're dealing with, because the opposition, the enemy, the spiritual war, what is going on. You are a person that is sent specifically here to bring recognition in regards to the truth, and in regards to another world that is out of this world, that is for many people is darkness. See this, enclosing of darkness of this person as well is embracing their shadow side, their dark side. They are not afraid of it, and you're not supposed to be afraid of your shadow side. You're not supposed to be afraid of whatever enemy, whatever might have happened, whatever trauma. Of course, there is a lot of trauma in this world, and I cannot put it exactly specifically for everybody. Is going to be the same. No, it's not going to be the same for everybody. So we need to actually feel with those that had undergone through a lot of pain and suffering, and a lot of trauma, a lot of mutilation of their souls and their hearts and their minds and their physical bodies as well, because most of us, we have been suffering very, very much physically as well as soulfully, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, in past lives. And this is something that is very significant. Somebody that wished as well death upon you, or that they managed as well to do something deceitful in regards to betrayal, of course, lies, deceitfulness, mind fucking, people slandering. But as well, this is somebody that could have done murder. They could have murdered somebody, or they murdered you in the past life. I connect with this very, very much. As well, let's take, I have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of this deck, the Rider Waite Centennial Edition. And I have the Ace of Swords here being the first card. Let's see what messages of clarification we have for the Divine Feminines. If this person is still dealing with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, which could be somebody very vengeful, very crazy, very deceitful, very, it's a pain in the ass, somebody that is mad, crazy, going crazy, demonized, mental issues as well, is not very nice. This person that you're dealing with, they are going through a lot of stress and anxiety, and they don't sleep very well. They don't have many dreams, but they know exactly where they stand, and what the divine has shown to this person maybe is actually as well activating in this person a high priestess energy here, Pisces energy, very specific. And Pisces is very significant here. Maybe Pisces with a high priestess is a clear activation and a clear awakening in regards to this person that you're dealing with, in regards to this situation. I have the Hermit here, clarifying the High Priestess. And then I have three cards: Five of Swords in the reversed, Eight of Wands upright, Ace of Pentacles. I have a Queen of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Two more cards for clarification, please, Spirit, Holy Spirit. Please guide and protect and lead my beautiful divine feminines, divine masculines on their path to union, to clarification, balance, inner work. Dark night of the soul. It's going to be very, very good and important. I have the Death card here. Somebody needs to be, disappear from the picture. And this is what is going on in regards to a third party situation, or a karmic specifically, with a Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And we saw the Queen of Swords in the other deck as well. And we have a Hangman. This person knows as well that they need to go through a transformation, but you know the truth in regards to this karmic person, somebody that actually followed you as well in this lifetime. Maybe you dealt with this in a specific past life, up to 9 past lives ago, 3 lifetimes ago, 4, and the last one with the High Priestess. It's something as well that is very near to to the experience in itself. But as well, you're like, the divine masculine is introspecting, and this time with this Hermit, they have a specific illumination, clarity, understanding of the situation. They are being awakened, and they are very uncomfortable because they need to transform their lives. They are not an enemy to yourself, or they don't consider you an enemy if they want to actually rehabilitate this situation and come together with you and rebuild, celebrate with you together in this union, in this connection. They want to travel very, very quickly towards you, and they're going to send you messages as well. They want a manifestation here as well, but they know that they haven't given much, and they're kind of stuck and blocked in this, doing the work, or the divine actually guiding and leading them towards you or towards this situation. With the Death as well, the transformation, Scorpio season, very significant. This person has to go through a specific transformation, metamorphosis, which is not going to be very easy for this person. But in order for them to come towards you and be enlightened in regards, because they have been hanging on a limb, or they have been undecisive in regards of you being the person for them, or the real twin flame, soulmate, divine partner. And this person, this Queen of Swords in the reverse, or they really believed or felt, or they have been taught, or they have been told by specifically somebody that was hateful towards them. This person is hating on themselves, and this is somebody that is clingy, doesn't want to drop the situation. They don't want to lose. But what to lose where you didn't had any fucking thing into it? You didn't put anything. You just stole from somebody, or took somebody's partner or somebody's person, and pretended that if you put fuck shit into their head, into their mind, telling lies or inventing things or projecting or doing all this kind of fuckery that these people are trying to do here, because I feel it very strongly, and I'm very convinced in my heart. I have a lot of passion of saying this, okay? This person is afraid that this person is going to have a brand new opportunity, brand new beginning with you here. And they are afraid that you're going to travel towards this person, and this person, when he's going to see you, they're going to travel towards you. Even if this person is not deciding here, hasn't decided when they're going to come towards you to make an offer of emotion, I really feel that this is you. You're not going to go towards this person. You're going to wait for this person to be ready and done, because there is not going to be any other way, okay? Six of Wands as well at the bottom of the deck. This is, standing on your white horse here, a knight in shining armor, somebody that is really, sacred as well. They recognize their position, their victory, their accolades. This is somebody that is celebrated. This person is going to celebrate you, and you want to celebrate them as well, divine feminine. But you have to be patient. You have to, Six of Swords, Nine of Cups. You have to be, strong enough to build yourself and just, be your knight in shining armor. Save yourself. Be okay with yourself. Be able to forget and forgive, and release and heal and move towards a more calmer, place mentally, in your peace of mind. You need peace of mind. And of course, you are a manifester of your own happiness, of your own fulfillment, of your own joy. Happiness is a choice, and it's a personal and intimate choice of each individual, okay? And you're juggling many things because you are responsible things, and maybe you're juggling right now this person, and this person is afraid. But you know exactly, you are gonna recognize where to invest and how to invest and how to put and where to put and how much, everything you're gonna understand, because the divine clearly is, got your back. Of course, you had to heal and release all the past betrayals, trauma, um, disappointment, unfairness, injustice, all the injustice that was done against you. I hope you enjoy this message, Divine Feminine. Be sure that the Divine is going to clear the path, and he's going to clear your mind, and he's going to give you a lot of bright ideas of revelation, clarity, truth, understanding of your position, of your place in within yourself, and within, this manifestation in the divine's, realms and placements. Of course, you know exactly where you stand, and you're gonna know much more and much more. You're gonna have this certitude and this, assertiveness about your place and about your person, and this is going to be something that is going to guide you and lead you. And please trust and believe, in the divine and in yourself. I hope you enjoy this message, guys. I send you all peace, love, and light, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.